What up, guys? Exodus FPS here. It is July 20th, a Wednesday, 2016. Hope you're all having a great fucking week there. We're going to roll right into it today. We are talking about the number one question I get asked. X, how do I increase my healing per minute? How do I be a better healer? All right, I'm going to give you guys all the magic tips you need to know right here. Don't die. That's it. Don't die. You want to increase your healing per minute? Don't die. You want to win more games? Don't die. That is the number one thing I can tell any healer out there. If you are dying more than 3 times a round, you're nowhere near competitive level. You need to be dying once, twice per round, and so many fucking healers are out there. I go at the end of the game, they've died 10, 15, 20 times, and it's like, what the fuck are you doing? You're not a DPS. As a healer, you are the most important player out there. Fuck DPS, fuck the Reinhardts, fuck all that shit. All the talk about, I'm doing this and I'm getting this much damage per minute, blah, blah, blah. None of those guys are able to succeed with a shit healer. Look at all the top teams right now that are competing. Boss fucking healers. That's just one thing they have. They have amazing healers. And what do their healers do better than anything? Don't die. Trading your life to save a DPS's life is completely futile. You are the most important piece on that chessboard. If you notice at the end of a game, you get that scoreboard, and even on shitty healers, it'll say, 25% of damage reduced by my healing or absorbed by the healing. Even better healers and great healers, 40, 45%, maybe even closer to 50%. Let's put that into perspective here. If you die, imagine your team all of a sudden taking 50% more damage. For those of you guys that have been in competitive games and you've heard people scream out, focus the fucking Mercy or focus the fucking Lucio. There's a reason for that. Once their healer is down, things are gravy. You are in such a better place than the other team if your healer's up and theirs is down. What else does it do though? Let's just talk in general play here about when you die. It resets the attack of the group. So that initial push, you're up there, you're going for, the point, and you die, and all of a sudden your team's dead and they've got 2 or 3 guys. They've taken the point, yada, yada, yada. What it's done though now is instead of going out in a group, since you're dead and you're not keeping your teammates up, it starts that old fucking one by one run into the point, feeding the other team's ults, and then people start getting pissed off in public. You suck, no, I suck, blah, 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 blah. You guys know all about that. So keeping your team together and alive is your job as a healer. Another thing, I've seen a lot of these videos out there, and I'm not sure why with Lucio, all these wall ride tricks and wall ride videos, and it's fucking horseshit. Don't get cute when you're healing, okay? The wall rides are good for somebody trying to make a video and get some views, but in the reality of it, watch the top players play. They're not fucking really using wall ride. I mean, they're using Lucio's movement, but they're not, fucking wall riding off this wall to that wall. It's a crock of shit. So forget those videos. When it comes to DPS, I see a lot of healers trying to play really aggressive. You are a support unit, which means you should be fucking supporting. If you wanted to play DPS and you wanted to do some healing, play a fucking Soldier 76. But stay the fuck off my team because you are hurting your team for the little amount of DPS that you're doing. Can you DPS? Sure, you can DPS when it's safe. When you're playing lines of sight and you're doing well. Also, another tip I don't see a lot of guys doing, be a fucking asshole out there as far as your lines of sight go. I don't see enough Lucios doing this. The payload when it's coming in, abuse the shit out of that payload, jumping over it and everything. I mean, all over the place. You're like a little fucking greased mouse running all over this thing. It makes Reinhardt's rage, Roadhog's rage. You become an absolute pain in the ass, especially in the lower levels and quick plays. Fucking players cannot hit you. Tracers and such may be able to keep up, get a lucky shot, but for the amount of time you're able to, kite around this thing, and we used to call it pillar humping back in the day, you can single-handedly hold a payload back in most cases. A lot of guys aren't doing that. That's just a few general quick tips on Lucio and healing in general and how to be better at it. I'm going to come out with a much more in-depth video, but I wanted to shoot you guys something here. I'm getting tons of questions. Anyway, guys, if you like the video, if you like me, like, subscribe. You guys have heard this whole fucking genre before, but unlike the other assholes you've been listening to, I don't make a dime off this. I don't monetize my videos. I do this because I love gaming. I love the gaming community. Anyway, guys, have a great one. Look forward to seeing you in my next video. Frag on, gentlemen.